What's up, everybody? And this lady almost, she literally pulled into my driveway almost. Like, this ain't no damn spot. Yeah. So, all this stuff's happening right now. Not that much. It's still a holiday for the people in the neighborhood, so. But it was very quiet. Now that I'm out, it's not quiet no more. Oh my god, so she was wearing no shoes. She looked like she had no shoes on. Anyways, going to get a pedo off the corner. They hyphen it. That's all they ever do. They block people's driveways and then they go up there. See if they pee their breath. That's what happened on Palm Sunday. The guy blocked my driveway, and then this guy next door honking the horn like crazy. It was great. I was like, haha. We took a picture of the car. He called 311. They did not come at all. Like, welcome to the rest of our worlds. They never come for anything. They never ever come. If they do come, the person already left like 10 minutes before that. So. It's a red color, of course. It's a maroon color. What's today? April 16, 2023. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if it's witchcraft or whatever. But I think I'm just dehydrated. I had a leg cramp 2 days ago. This morning I woke up with a migraine. Nobody better mess with me. I just got my period, so that's probably why I had my migraine. I usually get those around that time. So if any preps want to mess with me, they're gonna be sorry. They better back the fuck up. I had my little prayer video on before I left the house too, so they better watch out. They're trying to infiltrate my dreams. What else is new? But like I said, God tells me everything. I pray about everybody before I go to bed. Read the scriptures. So, if I get a bad feeling about you, I get like big butterflies in my stomach, kind of a thing. So I'll know if you're a bad person or not. Of course, the neighbor's coming out right now as I'm talking about this to disrupt me. Of course, why not? They know I'm recording. Yeah, they could have came out of the house any other time. When I start recording, that's when they come out. I don't know if the AI is telling them to do that. Probably. It's kind of crazy. Oh, my neighbor across the street is peeking out the window. So they're always peeking. They could have did that too on any other time. But no. The algorithms, whatever that's called, it's telling all these people to do that stuff. You know, it's their holiday. Maybe they shouldn't do that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe they should take a break every once in a while from spying on everybody in the neighborhood, not just me. They think they're the mayor of the block, I think. They're not. There's an older person on this block that's been in here for like 30 years. That's the mayor of the block, so. Yeah, I don't know how that works. They do have like mayors of each block for some reason. I'm gonna get coffee in a little while. Probably something to eat too. Oh, I was sleeping so good, and then handler car. Anyway, I was just making that joke. Usually the handlers drive those types of cars. On headlights during the day, what's that about? You park in the driveway, bitch. Keep on moving. That's what he was gonna do. Yeah, that was one of the workers from Dunkin'. I think he's nice to me. Just he wants to get like info out of me. So, but he did buy me coffee one time. I was like, oh, thank you. I mean, it does pay to be nice to people, you know. But I think that's the thing too. People. What is he like? The guy from Everybody Loves Raymond. The guy in the passenger seat. It was like Robert Barone. Oh, is he beeping? See what I mean? There was no activity really on the camera. Oh shit, I dropped shit. Yeah, I checked the camera. There was barely any activity. Now all of a sudden I come out here. So as soon as I start videoing, that's when this stuff happens. That's how it always happens. So somebody wants to come into my garage and break stuff. Anyway, in my dream, I had to open the garage door, and there's a pipe right near the door, right? It's for the heat, you know, for that whole house, for the heat, you know, or the water, whichever one it is. I think it was water because in the dream, there was a crack on the floor, and water started coming out of the floor. For some reason, I was with this guy. I've never met this guy in my life. Supposedly we're married, I guess. And he goes, oh my God, what's going on? We gotta call the maintenance, you know, somebody to fix that. So it took a long time for them to get there. And for some reason, the Backstreet Boys were in it. Just some of them, not all of them. And they pull up next door with a big ass party bus, you know, the tour bus, and we couldn't disturb them because they were trying to sleep. I'm like, what the fuck? They all live in like LA or Florida or wherever the hell they live. They don't live here. It's weird. Well, I've been their fan for years, and we went to go see them like, what, 2 years ago already? Yeah, about 2 years ago we saw them. Look, red car. There's a red car parking too. It's got one headlight on. See? I don't know. He's parking. You can't see the other headlight, but yeah. I just looked up. There was only one headlight. How convenient. The car is blocking it, right? The other car. So I swear that when I come out of the house, I don't care. So. Very weird ass dream. And I woke up before the maintenance guy got to the house, but I woke up before he could fix it. I don't know what the fuck that means. I guess I'll have to look it up. But at the start of the dream, I came out here first. I was standing by the tree, and I heard some kid yelling, "Spice Girls!" I'm like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, I sold my Spice Girl stuff that I collected over the years. I was their fan too. I had CDs, I had like posters and articles and magazines, like all kinds of shit. I kept some stuff for myself, but not all of it. Like the bulk of the collection I put on eBay. And the first time somebody was gonna buy it, she's like, "Oh, could you hold on for the next week so I can pay for it?" And I didn't hear anything from her. I said, "Okay, just 1 week, and then if you don't pay by that day, I'm gonna have to cancel it." Thank God I canceled it in time and didn't get charged for it. So about a couple days later, somebody else bought it. I paid right away like you're supposed to. I was like, oh yes, finally, I'm living with less stuff, you know what I mean? So, like, I make homemade scrapbooks. Those I kept because those are, personal, my own thing that I did. And the other stuff was like, I don't know, binders full of posters and the magazines and stuff. Stuff I haven't even looked at in years. But with the scrapbooks, every once in a while, I'll find something like in like a magazine or something. So I would cut it out, and it's for the scrapbook. So that makes sense, to keep those. Like little articles and interviews and stuff like that. But the bulk of it, I had to sell. So, hi, how are you? And I did that with all the groups, every group that I liked. And then I wound up finding stuff that I couldn't find at the bottom of the bin of all the stuff I put together. So trying to sell them too. So now I got New Kids on the Block. That's the next one. I think I had one t-shirt when I was a kid. And I cut the picture out so I could put it on like a quilt or something one day. I think that's the only thing I'm gonna keep. I have some comic books, some books, like storybooks. I think I have the towel too. I had the pins, but I haven't found them. I don't want to keep those either. I can't really, I am not trying to be fanatical about these groups anymore. I mean, I went to go see them in concert, yeah, so that was good. That was enough. I took pictures, videos, well, just pictures, but yeah, it was a good experience to see them. They put on a good show. All these groups put on good shows. But do we really know who they really are? No, we don't. So I'm thinking the devil wanted me to feel guilty about getting rid of that stuff. And the same thing with the CDs. Do I listen to those damn songs anymore? No, I don't. I barely listen to music anymore either. I have my iPod, so I don't need bulk, actual CDs. There's only one group I did that with anyway. Even that group, I'm gonna sell all the CD singles I bought over the years. Those were, purchased on Amazon or whatever it was. So like, man, I'm not gonna keep those either. And DVDs, I'm not watching that shit. I barely watch movies anymore. I watch some movies on YouTube, not YouTube, but DVR. I record it on DVR. So I watched End of Days. That was a good movie. The beginning of the credits, they show the Baphomet with the pentagram. They're trying to show. They're basically telling on themselves in these movies and TV shows. So, what I had heard of the movie itself, and like months ago. And then I saw that it was on cable, so I was like, oh, let me record it. And so then so I watched. Oh, good. And they show rituals too in that movie. So, now the alarm's going off because I'm talking about the rituals. That's exactly why that's happening. The devil is around somewhere. I did watch a lot of videos from an exorcist himself. Everybody thinks, a lot of people think he's crazy or whatever. But what he does, he teaches deliverance too. So we all need to be delivered. This world is full of demonic stuff, you know what I mean? So we all need deliverance in some way. It's hard to get delivered because a lot of people don't believe in that kind of stuff. So there's not a lot of exorcists around. They say things like, "Oh, Christians can't have demons. You don't need deliverance. A demon is good for you." It's not. Demons are horrible for you. They wreak havoc on your body because they jump in you and you get sick. So no, we have to cast them out. We have to. I know some demons came out of me, but not all. See how they're beeping now that I'm talking about demons? That cannot be because there's traffic at the corner. It can't be. Every time I fucking mention it, that's when the beeping starts, so that's not a coincidence. See? The kid with a baseball bat. Look, a red and black baseball bat. What the hell is he about to do? I rebuke that in Jesus Christ's name. Lord, make that kid pay for whatever he's about to do with that bat. Because he shouldn't have a bat like that. His face didn't look right. Hopefully he's just going to play baseball with it, but I highly doubt it. There's some wicked children out here. There's devil's children out here, so. Anyway. So the movie showed a woman giving birth. And the nurse was frantic. She ran and grabbed the baby, ran out of the room. The baby, there was nothing wrong with the baby. He was not sick or nothing. I know from, seeing women in my family give birth, that when you give birth, they clean the baby up. They do the footprint thing, the prick the foot, and they take the baby's footprint, they weigh the baby, measure the baby, all that kind of stuff, right? They wrap it up and give it to the mother to try to get it to breastfeed. And then if it doesn't breastfeed, then they give you the formula. They put the diaper on it, whatever. So I know that for a fact. They're not going to just take it away. If the mother has like low blood pressure and is going into shock or whatever, then they give the baby to the father, or they put the baby in the the little, I don't know what it's called. It's not a bassinet, but whatever it's called. And they work on her, and then they give the baby back. They don't just take it away for no reason. In the movie they did. And she ran so far away from the hospital room. Speaking of nurses. That's not a coincidence. I was just talking about a nurse in this movie. And then a nurse comes around. Come on now. The devil is around. I told you. He go back to the pits of hell where he came from. And Jesus Christ. Anyway. The nurse ran with the baby into a room. It looked like, the room itself looked like it was where they wash their hands and where they wash their equipment. So it looked like that place, but I had like a flat surface. And the doctor grabbed a snake out of a jar, cut the snake, baptized the baby in the blood of the snake. So what the fuck am I watching right now, So I'm like, they're literally telling on themselves in this movie. That's like really telling. Oh, hey Sally. Wow, he was close. He sees the cat food. Somebody made a nest up there. The neighbor's roof. That's twigs sticking out of it. It's like they made a nest. And Stalking was right here where I can see him, but I'm not going to videotape my house, so. He's probably wanted the cat food. I'm surprised they put cat food out. Because my other neighbor has cat food out for the cats, so. They must have saw a cat. Anyway, So I'm looking at the movie, and she was messed up, that girl. She kept seeing visions of like all these horrible things. The mother, her stepmother, that took care of her was the nurse the whole time. So she don't know that she put that curse on her, you know, with the doctor. But the fact that she went so batshit crazy and ran, you know, as far as she could, to like she couldn't wait to take the baby away. Like she was so excited. You know, that's why you gotta watch. There's witches everywhere. Witches, warlocks are everywhere. You have to pray before you leave your house. The witches do incantations before they leave the house, so bad stuff doesn't happen to them. They're trying to counteract the other witches from doing stuff to them, and also the Christians from praying against them, against their attacks against us. So we really have to step up our game. I have as many prayer videos going on in the house. Like, I mostly watch the hour-long prayers, and I just put it on as loud as possible. I want the demons to hear every prayer being said in his videos to drive them out. She came out of nowhere. I'm telling you, I didn't see her. Anyways, yeah, a lot of them, they're into witchcraft. You saw that lady across the street, fucking psychopath. She was screaming at her husband. He was doing the gardening over there. He was pulling out the weeds. What the fuck is she pissed off about? That's a Jezebel spirit right there, how she did that. That bitch won't leave, Jezebel. She's like a stronghold demon. She was like, you know, she was doing witchcraft back in her time. So she fell from the tower of the castle, which was, thank God she did that. Thank God she fell. Yes, I said it. That bitch is a bitch. I'll call her ass out on it every time. I don't care. That bitch tries to kill me every damn day. What the fuck I gotta be nice to her for? Fuck her. See? Beep. As soon as I said that, that's Jezebel. You bitch. Slow the fuck down, bitch. Anyways. So, the girl that she raised started having like weird visions. So it's like considered schizophrenic. And the doctor gave her medication. Was the doctor that did the witchcraft on her. So he was already a surgeon or whatever it was, and then he was a psychiatrist. So she was put on pills for anxiety, so she would forget that kind of stuff. What these people don't seem to realize, pills don't make you forget. Because eventually that stuff is gonna come up and bubble to the surface. So, you know, it's not gonna stay hidden. Are you nuts? God is not gonna let that happen. So I think that's why people try to attack me when I come out, because they see it, they notice, you know, they feel it. They feel the prayers that I put on before I came out here every day. They feel that, so they're like, oh, I gotta distract her and make her fall for our crap. They don't realize. You see how I'm bored now? They don't realize that I don't give a fuck what they do. That does not affect me. I don't know how come they don't realize by now, after all this time, that it's not affecting me anymore. So, well, yeah, they're trying to let me not come out of the house, but I can't do that. So a couple days ago, speaking of something else, the Manchurian Canada came out on YouTube, not YouTube, on TV. So I took a video shot of it, you know, and I put it up, but I didn't say what it was. I just posted it, and I couldn't change it to like unlisted or private, so I deleted it. It said monetized or something. And because it's telling the truth, that's why. So like I said, one day I really have to make my page private now. Or at least my videos. Or unlisted. And one day I'm gonna have to take it down altogether. Oh boy, what is this guy doing? There's a little light there. It was just on. It was like a cop light. I don't know. You're gonna see it in a minute. It's an amulet. What's up? Why has it got a light like that? Wait, what you poop? You changed the outfit. I don't know why it has like that blue light on it. The light was on. It went on and then off. That's weird. Oh, here comes douchebag brother number one. There's an American flag on his truck. I guess you're gonna sit in my driveway for an hour. You say, don't you dare. I got him in there. I don't know what he's doing, waiting so long. He's wearing a red shirt, of course. Of course he is. Why would he not? And so just be aware that these things are real. Demons are real too, but they're not. Like the demon in the movie, no. They don't do that. They don't attack you like that anyway. They're not gonna blatantly come at you like that in the movie. It's just, that's just for like entertainment. But they attack you when you sleep. Because they know that we need to rest. They know we need the rest. You know, because we're human, and you know, I mean, we do have souls and everything, but we're still human. So we need as much sleep as possible. So, and they know that. But they need our energy. They feed off our negative energy. Even the positive energy we give out, they hate it, and they want to beat us up for it. So if they can't get inside us, they'll, you know, go around and find other people to start with us. Hence the guy with the red ball. And I almost choked him out, and he was like, I love you, I love you. That was the demon telling him to do that. I know it's he was a crisis actor, but he was also a drug addict. He was all ready to throw his coffee in my face. Oh, you don't understand how bad I wanted to kill him. I had to stop myself. I've never gotten that angry before at somebody. But that's what they wanted to see. And when he came back the second time, or third time, whatever time it was, he was tripping balls because he was off his whatever the drugs they gave him, they didn't give him anymore. So he was probably tripping off of cocaine. That's what it looked like anyway. Yeah, all the traffic now. The traffic's picking up. Go on now. Since I'm talking about this shit. They don't like it, and I don't give a shit. Lamos. They're doing the alarm again. Come on. I mean, really? I could never be by myself, you know what I'm saying? What is he doing? Get in the fucking Congo already. And here come the bikers. Told you they were gonna start with that shit. I told you. Told you they were gonna start with the bikers. Didn't I tell you? That same fucking day they came down the block. At least it got caught on my camera though. I gotta say that. Usually no. Usually the camera catches like the noise all the way down the block already. They go, what are you doing? Well, the worst was my camera not catching the two assholes right in front of my house. They were right here, right on in the street, in front of the camera the whole time. I was what was it, July 4th, and I was the only one home. I don't remember where everybody else was. I think I didn't feel good, so I didn't go anywhere. But I heard it. Like, I heard them coming around, and then I heard that when they were sitting in the fucking street right in front of my house. Like, and I saw them. I saw like they had something, like a light or something. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? Like, I looked at the camera and wasn't catching it. So I'm like, what are you doing not catching it? How are you not catching it? Oh god, these people gonna block my driveway too. So anyway, see, I'm never by myself. At least they had some common sense. Not to block the driveway. I hate that I get used to that, you know. The younger guys too, especially like, you know, the guy that gave me attitude that thing.
Why is your door so heavy?
We're blocking right here.
I don't think you are.
No. That's good, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. See? Some people are actually nice. They're normal. That's normal people right there. The neighbors across the street, they ain't normal. Especially if they, you know, the wife, the younger brother, you know, Jillian's best friend. She has the NYPD informant shirt or whatever the hell it was. I gotta look back at those videos, see if I could get a snapshot of it. Because she's probably part of police auxiliary. I think he is too, though. They're volunteer police. So, you know, they think they are the actual police, but they're not. But they do get special privileges, you know. It's just neighborhood watch is all they are. But that's why when I would go to Dunkin' at nighttime, they literally would pull up as soon as I got there. And they would order the same drink as me. And then one guy was like, that's the one, and pointed right at me. Like, what the fuck is he pointing at me for? And shit. And they were laughing. That's all that's it. That's all it is. I didn't even know he was married, the guy across the street. I knew the older one was married. Like 10 kids. He has at least 5, I think. So really, they should be very busy and not even try to do anything, you know? They don't have the sense to not, you know, bother people.
They're not worried about if they have like 5 kids in the house.
For a whole constant book. Why? Because like hair right on my bag, on shoes. See, I told you they dress their kids up in those colors. That's on purpose. I'm like very like not on edge. I'm not on edge. I'm just tired, you know. But that's the point. They want us to be really tired. Oh, another thing I found out that when you sleep, even when you're taking a nap during the day, if you get fed food or drink, that's from your ancestors. The ancestors did witchcraft throughout the whole generations that nobody, either they knew and didn't say anything or they didn't know. So they want to form a covenant with you. So they give you food or they give you drink. I've had that happen so many times. It's unbelievable. I think that they put spells on all of us in the family, for the whole generations. But I'm the only one that doesn't want to be a witch, and that's probably why I'm getting fed and drinks and water, like food in my dreams. Those are the two Masons. Anyway. Okay, so these people come around. They totally come around like that. They'll just walk around. Even though they're talking to each other and they look like they're not doing anything, they want me to see them. I know they're in the neighborhood. I know they live in this neighborhood. So you're assuming you heard that? You should assume that I know about it, Masons. And so why would you come by and, at this moment? That would be why. I'm telling you, they think they're being secret, but they're not. They're giving themselves away, basically. Totally giving themselves away. So that lady that came to sit near me by the bench the other day, she was waiting for her husband, I guess, but she knew the workers at Very Juice. I mean, she works there too. She could have waited any other spot on the block. She could have waited at the corner at Very Juice for her husband to pick her up, but no, she decided to wait at the bench. As soon as I got there, she went to the bench. That's not a coincidence. Well, I hope that's a real cardinal, not just a mockingbird. Don't get me wrong, I like the mockingbirds, but we have too many. Yeah, it's a mockingbird. Yeah, it's all different. Here, it's all different bird noises. It's a mockingbird. Darn it. I don't even know where it is though. It's on somebody's roof, but anyway. Yeah, so this stuff, stuff to look out for. Just pray about every damn thing. I'm not even joking. But like I don't know if I said this before, but if somebody's bothering you at all, just play some prayer. Either get a Bible verse on your phone and start saying it out loud, so the person that's bothering you, they don't perp. Or just play gospel music. Or just say the prayer out loud. What do? You say the Our Father out loud. Oh, that's the same guy we just saw. And he scratched his nose too on the way there. That was quick. He kept me around the block. You know what I mean? But that's what they do. That man, man with a blue outfit on, like you just saw. Those are two Mason people talking to each other. These people want me to see them. They want me to say, hey, get out of my neighborhood, something like that. I'm not gonna say shit. You ain't doing nothing to me or anybody I know, then I'm not gonna say anything. So, good luck with that. I just saw him get into a car, right? And then he got into another car, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? He came around the block already. I literally just saw the guy, so I wasn't gonna recognize his face. Come on now. Of course I was. Oh boy. These people don't know how to park their car. Just gonna block the driveway. I like it when they block the assholes next door. That's great. Don't do it. You couldn't do it, could you? Oh, you can't do it. What is she doing? She'd rather go all across the street because she can't park over here. God, nobody knows how to park their cars. I'm just waiting for my brain to stop throbbing. I did take something for it, but I want to show you something before I go too. Ready? Dog poop, candy wrapper, and Dunkin'. I don't really know where I go to Dunkin', so. Hey, asshole neighbor, look what they do. They hate that he puts the cat food, so they take it and they put it on the floor before they leave. Sounds like a cardinal, but I don't know. See, the same person over here. They were stuck in the tree because it was raining. It was gross. That really does sound like a cardinal. Look at this. Ooh. Nah, it really sounds like one. When I went to the Prospect Park Zoo, that's the first bird I saw. Where are you? I hear it. It's one of the mothers. I told her kids to hit the balloon that we have outside. Anyway, his car got shit on. That's the same, that's the guy who's right there. Music with me. You know the right now. Always with the red. See nobody. There's a over there. Can't get it. Ooh. My husband's killing me today. I had mine ring. I'm already hungry. I ate 2 hours ago. And cereal's not filling. I try not to buy cereal anyway. If I have a cabinet, that's it. I'll just buy one something. Trying to find alternative things to have for breakfast. Salad is actually good to have for breakfast. Sounds weird, but it's true. I'm just going out and buying the bag salads. And then I would eat those for breakfast. The whole thing. And it can be full for hours. So. And then you can make your own salad too, and the same thing. That is true. Yeah, how else am I gonna get my green in? By the time dinner turn rolls around, I'm gonna try my salad. Oh, red shirt and red cross. Huh. Yeah. Might have to just buy extra water. Alright. Maybe I need coffee too. Maybe that's what it is. I wanted to go out yesterday, but then I had a late crack in the morning, so I didn't feel good after that. And I don't have any tonic water or juice. And I got those once told me, cups of tonic water, a handful of jam, and then 2 cups of that. And the crack does go away after that. I'm trying not to drink juice, so tea instead. So boil the tea. I put honey in it. 2 bags of tea. For now, 2 cups of tea. And then 2 teaspoons of honey. And I make it the hot way first. And then I make it cool down all the way after I put the top on it. So it steeps more. I like one of those tumblers. It's supposed to be a coffee tumbler, but I use it for tea. And then, I screw it on tight and make it seep, and then I put it in the fridge. That's nice tea. Of every tea you could even think about. I like tea. It's actually black tea is good for fertility. It helps you ovulate. That's what I heard. Spearmint tea is good for your hormones. It regulates the cycle. So that's hard to find. You have to go to the international food stores. There's a couple in regular. It's the only place to find pure spearmint tea. Or you have to order them on Amazon. Annoying. My arm's getting tired. So I'm gonna shut this down. And then I'm gonna do some more and shit. It's like not focusing. So we see the bus here. Yeah, the train. The actual train. Oh. The dog's trying to get out. Oh, 2 dogs. What? Oh, they're cute.